ইউটিউবে ঢোক
অ্যাপস করে
চালু হচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ চালু হচ্ছে ঘুরতেছে চালু হয়ে যাবে 2-1 মধ্যে চালু হয়ে গেছে
লাইভ অন হচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ
এ ক্লিক ফাইলে দিস না ক্লিক ফাইলে দেখাবো না লাইভ কি হচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ তুমি কার মধ্যে দেখবে
ইউটিউব থেকে
মানে
ইউটিউব থেকে লাইভ দেখবো আমাদের এটার থেকে তো আমি দেখাই আমি স্ক্রিন ইউজ করে
hardly fought much, and I promise I will be on my best behaviour today.
ये দুইজন আছে
India step into this final with more than just
ये দুইজন ভালো দেখা যাচ্ছে
from behind them. They carry history, champions last time, and now on the brink of defending that crown. A fifth SAFF title at this level, within touching distance, but with that comes expectation. The weight of what has been and the pressure of what must be repeated. In youth football, talent excites, but temperament decides. And tonight, India will even the boys hanging in the balance. You do expect drama. A team that mirrors the mind of Mahesh Gowda.
And we are ready for that.
Feels different. And for many of them, this is not just a game, this is the biggest night of their young lives. A dream. And here they come, the FIFA flag, followed by the flag of the South Asian Football Federation.
an absolute spectacle. The rivalry will pause. Pride takes the center stage. It's time for the national anthems.
Commissioner of Sports, Mr. Muhammad Talal, and President of Football Association of Maldives, Mr. Ahmad Tariq, accompanied by the General Secretary of Football Association
Hello
of
guys,
Maldives,
আপনারা নতুন
Mr.
জয়েন
Ahmad
হয়েছেন
Zarid for the official
সবার জন্য
handshake.
শুভকামনা রইল আজকে খেলা অনেক
Before the
প্রতিদ্বন্দ্বী
anthems,
একটা
we'll
ম্যাচ
have
হবে
the dignitaries get introduced to the players. Getting introduced to the players. Few important personalities in attendance for this mammoth occasion here at the National Stadium in Mole, one of the smallest capitals in the world, hosting a SAFF Under-20 final. A big game for both these South Asian giants.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Now it's time for the national anthems.
যারা বেশি করাইলে দেখতে লাগে
তিনবারে তো লাইভ করছে থামা না
ওটি যাবো
মিউট করছো
ওটা ছাও না কাটে দাও কাটে দাও কাটে দাও পুরো গম আর
আমার কাছে কথা বলবেন আছে আমি এখন দশ টাকা মানে
যখন ইয়া করতে দোকানে বোর্ডে তো কেনা যাবে না এই খেলাটা ইউটিউবে দিয়ে দেবে এটা ছোটো খেলে না
লাইভ আমি কি না কেমন
করছি এমন করে তুমি ক্লিক করে দেবো না অটোমেটিক আমাদের এই ফোনটাও ইনতে হয় কোনো দিন দিয়ে ছিল ওরা কিনতে করে আমার দেখানো
এখন কেন
ঠিক আছে এখন অনেকে বাই হবে বাই আর ক্লিক করে দিচ্ছে ওরা কিন্তু আছে আর 111টা ইনতে হচ্ছে এটা কোন 11টা ইয়ে সিস্টেম
of dominance, urging his side to finish what they started. Now it's time for the toss, final formalities. Mohammad Bitu Chaudhary and Suraj Singh, the captains, they step forward. On this night of all nights, Suraj Singh was the player of the match on 28th of March against Bangladesh in the group game. We are few minutes away from kickoff and already 85k tuning in to our YouTube channel to watch this. In India, unchanged from that 5-0 semi-final win, Omang Dodum leading the line, 3 goals, 2 assists, plenty of support to the front line, has shared 8 goals, and Mahesh Gowli sticks with his trusted 4-2-3-1. India's attacking thrust will once again revolve around Omang Dodum. Opportunity for the youngster to silence the crowd. He will be receiving huge support from these faithfuls. 3 goals to his name right at the top of the scoring charts. A constant threat in and around the box. And he's not alone. Bishal Yadav, Rohan, both with 2 each, both playing their part in this fluid Indian attack. With the golden boot still up for grabs, there's added incentive for all 3 to leave their mark on the biggest stage. Bangladesh has shown resilience, they've shown discipline and an ability to rise in big moments, just as they did in the semi-final against Nepal. Add to that the backing they are receiving in the stands, and the Bangla Tigers carry not just form but momentum into this final. For India, it's not about individual brilliance. It's about the collective, the growth of the team. It's a clash of 2 identities. The final day of the SAFF Under-20 Championship 2026. We are heading towards the countdown clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. Let the countdown begin. 5, 4,
And let that sink in. From promise to possibility, from journey to destiny. Bangladesh, India, 1 game, 1 glory. And we are underway in the SAFF Under-20 Championship final. And Bangladesh nicks it off. Chingaka, Murshid Ali delivers the cross. It was a low ball in. Get another go at it, still no elevation. Under pressure, India, testing time for the Blue Coats. Decent pressure from Bangladesh. From the left hand side, Dali did produce that goal for in the semi-final against Nepal. The viewership already 1,60,000. Incredible. And India straight away went low as well. Bishal Yadav. Now the spotlight will certainly be on the likes of Omang Dodum from India's perspective and on Ronan Sullivan for Bangladesh. Mahesh Gowli was pleased with the way his side played against Bhutan. He spoke about the performance with pride, but also pointed out areas to improve. And admitted that they were a little casual at times in the first half, but was encouraged by the response after the break. India have managed to score a couple of goals in the first quarter. Pakistan in the opening game. Good distance on that throw in. Out of the danger zone. And Kamal Mehta. A lot of yards on that. Surat Singh. A couple of clean sheets under his belt. Try to throw. Good intervention from Shongram. Rohan had a brilliant game against Bhutan in the semi-final. Couple of goals and an assist. Has cemented his place in the starting lineup. Is Bangsan. There's a branches. Slightly edgy from Surat. In India's midfield, what's really stood out in this tournament is the balance in their play. The midfield in particular has been key. Maintaining structure, controlling the tempo and allowing smooth transitions from defense into attack. And that discipline has worked beautifully with a backline that stayed compact even under pressure. And behind it all, Suraj Singh Aibam, very composed, very assured, made the right interventions at the right time and gave that defensive unit a real sense of confidence. A move developing for India. Tries to take it onto his right side and looks towards the right. Chingakham combines with Rohan. Rohan with a good looking cross. Oh, just whiskers away. Was a good ball whipped in from the right. A couple of players tried to close him down. Tried to help it on. We'll show you the replay. Just kept in, and there you go. Beautifully whipped in. It rose the highest, but couldn't divert it goalwards. Half a chance for India. 200k watching it live on our platform. Just hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel. We'll bring you more action from the South Asian football in the future as well. Rohan with a long bursting run. Not allowed to turn. Mohammad Armash takes a tumble. Had the numerical advantage, Bangladesh. It's that collective understanding. It's been one of India's biggest strengths. And if you look at Bangladesh in this tournament, what stands out is their clarity of approach. They are a very well drilled side, disciplined without the ball, compact in shape, and quite intelligent in how they manage phases of the game. And you won't see them really overcoming. They'll wait, they read situations, and they'll pick their moments to perform. Just like Nazmul Faisal did. And managed to win a free kick as well. This was Samson. Manhandles Nazmul Faisal. Got close at least thrice against Nepal. It's Ronald Sullivan on the dead ball. What can he produce? Ronald Sullivan heads it out to safety. Back in the mix, falls for Ronald Sullivan. Went with his left foot. Couldn't get enough purchase on that. And a quick release from Suraj. This has opened up. India bombing forward. Options arriving. First test for Ismail Mahin. That might have wormed his gloves. Incredible pace from the left. stretches the Bangladesh defense. Shobram, attempted cross, takes a deflection. Bangladesh will reset. Chandan Roy. And an outstanding tournament, the number 8. The silent operator operates from the engine room. He's made good ground for Bangladesh. That's clever from India. Asking for it. Takes the aerial route. India looking to go direct. Mohammad Dolan was the target. Ismail Mahin had to come out a long way. The Mahesh Gaul is 4-2-3-1 against Mark Edward Cox's 4-3-3 attacking. Tactically, this is a very intriguing matchup. India operating in a 4-2-3-1 system that gives them numerical stability in midfield and the double pivot, the likes of Samson and Rishikanta, acting as both shields and springboard, and it allows the attacking players to express themselves and knowing there is structure behind them. Bangladesh are more inclined towards a 4-3-3, a shape that naturally stretches the pitch across, encourages the width and allows them to commit numbers forward in phases. So in many ways it's control versus intent, structure versus spontaneity, and how those two ideas interact could shape the contest. And within that structure there are individuals who can make a real difference. Ronan Sullivan and Mohammad Manik, one very composed, very aware, as someone who brings a sense of control in the middle, and Manik, we've already seen what he can do. Sharp, instinctive and capable of deciding big moments as he did in the semi-final. Bangladesh tries to shoot, lost in the crowd. What adds another layer to this final is the contrast in how these two teams have arrived here, and India have looked increasingly dominant, and as the tournament has progressed and culminating in that emphatic semi-final where they put 5 past Bhutan, India have looked increasingly dominant as the tournament has progressed. It was not just the result but the manner of it, fluid, confident and decisive. And on the flip side, if you talk about Bangladesh, they have taken a more measured route. Games that have been tighter, margins that have been finer. Their semi-final narrow 1-0 win spoke volumes about their patience and resilience. Well left by Suraj. Neat judgment from the goalkeeper. Now one team arriving with momentum, the other arrive with belief forged under pressure. And Umang Dodum is leading the scoring charts, but well supported by Rohan, Mohammad Arbash, Vishal Yadav, and all have added goals and moments. It's a forward line that doesn't rely on just one source. And Bangladesh have leaned on moments of individual impact within a collective framework. right back Chingako. Bangladesh are targeting him in the opening exchanges. Another free kick. It was almost double team Mohammad Malik. India tried to deal with his physical presence. He uses his upper body strength quite cleverly, Mohammad Malik. And he's been asked to go inside the box and needs a better delivery from Ronan Sullivan. He is capable of producing the goods for Bangladesh. Ronan with the ball in, beautifully lifted. There's the header! Just stayed out. Looks like it's the captain, Mohammad Mitu Chaudhary, who got on the end of that. The first real scoring chance. What a superb ball whipped in by Ronan Sullivan. Puts the right weight on it. And spots the jump of Mitu as well. Transfield ball will trickle out for a goal kick. This was the free kick. Wonderfully delivered. Mohammad Mitu just narrowly misses out. And Ronan Sullivan had his hands on his head. So close. From the wide right, first time cross comes in. Bangladesh are applying all the pressure. Midfield battle could be absolutely central to how this game unfolds. Samson and Rishikanta will look to dictate the tempo, recycle possession, manage transitions and ensure the team remains compact. And Chandan Roy, Nazmul Faizal and Kamal Mehta may take a more proactive approach, pressing in phases, trying to disrupt the rhythm and then breaking forward quickly. It's not about winning the ball, it's about what you do. Immediate effect. That transitional phase could be where this game is decided. In terms of the overall shape, you get the sense that India would prefer a controlled contest. India have scored in the second quarter in this tournament. That goal came against Bangladesh on 28th of March. Bishal Yadav with that header on the 18th minute mark. And must find the long legs of Rohin. He's got help as well. Good deep ball. A nice shape on it. The tension holds, still no breakthrough. Very compact, very disciplined from both teams so far. The final still waiting for its first defining moment. That's a long chase for Omang Dodu. He won't get there. Oh, give away. Searching ball for Omang. been slightly tricky from Yusuf. Fahim has been rewarded with a start for scoring that goal against India late in the first half. Yodrik branches. Chingakam between the lines. It's Rishikanta. And on to Bongson. A game where India are trying to build patiently, move the ball through the thirds and bring their attacking players into play. Bangladesh looking quite comfortable so far in a game that's a little less predictable, where moments matter more than sustained dominance. Here they come once more! Almost slipped through. Ronald Sullivan. Just had to guide it. That was Mohammad Manik, cuts onto his strong right foot. Saw the gap between the two defenders. Just inches away from Ronald Sullivan. Both have conceded only one goal. India have scored 9 in 3 games, and Bangladesh have managed only 4. In terms of scoring goals, India have got more fire. They've got nice feet. 4 different goal scorers already. And on the flip side, Bangladesh rely heavily on Ronald Sullivan and Mohammad Manik for goals. And this was Samson, a high boot. Play was called back. And I got in the way, it's Bangladesh. Too much on that. Now the Mohammedan Sporting goalkeeper Ismail Mahin. Bangladesh are trying to stretch, searching for the spaces to appear, and that might suit them. This is a fascinating space as well. Puts a break on his run. No room for the cross. The throw in goes India's way. A couple of players in blue are down. Referee will have a check. India coming in as defending champions. A team that knows what it takes to win at this level. But with that comes expectation, the responsibility to deliver again. And Bangladesh perhaps carry a different kind of pressure. The memory of coming close before, and the desire to go one step further this time. This was the incident. A hint of a handball. Assistant referee was so quick with his decision. Spontaneous. A handball from Mohammad Mitu. The play halted for the moment. A concern for the player down. Sizable crowd here at the National Stadium. And play eventually resumes. Good to see the support for both these sides on a foreign soil. It feels so much at home. Omang Dodo tried to make inroads and outnumbered in the end.
Try to control the ball, Ronnie. Calm down. After control, calm down.
You do wonder how this game will open up. The finals can often be cagey. Both the sides will be cautious, unwilling to make the first mistake. So the early phases might be about feeling each other out, understanding patterns and identifying spaces. But once that first goal arrives, everything can change. Because then one team has to chase and the game takes on a completely different character. At its simplest, it's a trophy. But for these players, it's much more than that. It's recognition, it's validation. Mohammad Arbash, fouled by Chandan Roy. Free kick for India. It's Roshan from the half space. Now the pass is intercepted. Very little to separate the two sides so far. Still searching for that first spark. Ismail Mahin launches one long. A set piece here for Bangladesh. Strong Bangladesh presence. Voices carrying through the evening, urging their team forward. In India, of course, they have experienced big crowds before, but in the final, every cheer and every reaction feels amplified. A long throw coming up. Speared in. Yusuf was the target at the near post. Smacked away by India. Catching practice for Suraj. The Indian captain with another brilliant release. Rohan has got 3 blue shirts to aim at. Squares it up instead. Possession restored by Bangladesh. Ronald Sullivan, left centric, creates the overload. Good link-up play, Mohammad Tariq. An exceptional defensive work from Bishal Rahman. But it's been given as a corner. Bangladesh with the corner chance here. An opportunity presents itself. Moments like these can be decisive. Ronald Sullivan drives it too long. That evades everyone. And apart from one occasion, has struggled to impress so far with the set pieces. Ronald Sullivan did manage to pick skipper Mithu Chaudhary inside the box. And apart from that, one occasion it looks slightly subdued with those set pieces. Ball is stolen back by India. It's recognition, it's validation. It's a moment that can define the early stages of their careers. For Blue Coats, it's about continuation, defending a title, building a legacy. For Bangladesh, it's about creation, writing a new chapter, changing narratives. At the under 20 level, they faced off on 5th of August 2022 at the Kalinga Stadium. It was a one-sided final. India won it 5-2 with a hat-trick from Gurkirat Singh and a goal apiece from Himanshu Jangra. Only one title for India so far at the under-20 category. This is the second time they've entered the final. Bangladesh are here for the third time. They've played the final in 2024. They've won it as well by beating Nepal. Both the under-20 finals one-sided. This is of course the third edition of the SAFF under-20s. That's beautiful. Head of him, Murshid Ali. And looking to get beyond Roshan. Leaves it alone for Mithu, who rides the challenge. Cut off brilliantly. Still alive for Bangladesh. Clips it into the box. And only for Suraj Singh Ahema to gather. Play stopped yet again. And India will just want to make sure it's nothing serious. Suraj Singh gone down. As concerned briefly replaces competition. This tournament overall has been quite encouraging. We've seen teams with clear identities, better organization, and a willingness to play with intent. Matches have been competitive, margins have been tight, and the quality has steadily improved. And all of which points to a positive direction for youth football in the region. This is the excitement, this is the hunger, the urge among the football faithfuls to be part of all the SAFF youth category tournaments. There is no dearth of excitement among the fans. Something that you seldom get to see at the youth level. After the under-20s, it's going to be senior SAFF for women's next month in Goa. And now time and space, overlapping run. Cut back quickly, right on the edge, tussling for the ball, Vishal Yadav. Roshan with the cross, too much of height. Keeper spills it. This has opened up for India. Got to go for the shot. Chingakam takes it. Cleared away by a host of white shirts. Nothing comes of it in the end. Too much of height on that cross from Roshan Singh. The keeper misjudged the flight. The Bangladesh defense line quickly closing down the route to goal. Roshan takes it long. Good clean catch for Ismail Mahin. Both sides staying compact, not giving much away. Very controlled contest so far. chances at a premium. 32 minutes of play gone. For India, for Bangladesh, this rivalry, it carries significance beyond just this final. They are two of the key pillars of South Asian football, and their progress often reflects the progress of the region as a whole. Stronger youth systems, better development pathways, these are the foundations for long-term success. And if there is one takeaway from this edition, it's the competition is evolving. The teams are more tactically aware and more disciplined. 50-50 situation. Keeper off his line. Went for glory. Rohan Singh. Continues to provide the outlet. You can see that willing runner, Bishal Yadav, came all the way across from the left to the right and hurt himself in the process. A collision with the goalkeeper. A head injury. There will be a concussion test as well. Just getting some treatment, Bishal Yadav on his feet. Time, camera catches them. You can see the excitement that gradually grew up. An instruction from the technical area is to take advantage, India. And now down to 10 men momentarily, but Bishal Yadav comes back. The assistant coach was urging the team to launch a quick attack. Mopped up nicely. Chingakam receiving support from Rohan. And now turns away from his marker. Rohan ahead of him, picks him out. Breakneck pace from Rohan, but runs out of play. Now the gap between sides is narrowing, and that's making contests more engaging, more competitive. India's corner. And ultimately, that's what you want, because Few key elements to keep an eye on as we get into this half. Firstly, just a reminder of the format. If it stays level after 90 minutes, there is no extra time. We go straight into the shootout. For India's perspective, it's now about finding a little more sharpness in the final third. They have had control in phases, but we want to better link up to midfielder and attack. Now the midfield battle remains to be crucial. Chandan Roy against Arbash. Faisal Nazmul against Rishikanta. Samson and Rishi, of course, trying to control the rhythm. And Bangladesh's midfield three looking to disrupt and break quickly. And then you have the mental side of it. The finals often come down to composure, to decision making in key moments, and who stays calm, who takes responsibility, and who steps up. Will this be a card? Nazmul Faisal is down. He led the team to the SAFF Under-19 final last year, Nazmul Faisal. Scored 3 goals last year in 4 games. That was a clear push from Chandan Roy. And then the aftermath from Samson. But India on the attack. Rohan. Harmless. The ball in the end. Very little opening up just yet in the second half. India and Bangladesh were placed in Group B with just 3 teams being part of that group. Only Pakistan apart from India and Bangladesh. We've had 4 teams in Group A with Nepal, Maldives, Sri Lanka and the hosts taking part. Bhutan have achieved a good result by making it to the top 4. Sri Lanka just giving it away on the last day of the group games. Still no way through for either sides. But it's much the same story, very tight, very cautious. 50 minutes gone now, this final still waiting to spark into life. Both teams just probing at the moment, but nothing really opening up yet. India having more of the ball. It's all good if you have possession, it's all about what you do with it. Look at that stare from Yusuf. Bangladesh deployed with a bit of fire. Roshan. 80% of the players in this Indian squad are from the northeast, mostly from Manipur, from Arunachal, and few of them from the Punjab FC side. Vishal Yadav, one of them. Rishi Kanta as well. And Omang Dodum also plays for the Punjab under-18 side. Bangser had a good exposure this season. Played 180 minutes in the Indian Super League. Might add a few more when he rejoins the team. The Indian Super League just kicking off from tonight after the international break, with Punjab taking on Mohammedan Sporting. The match week 7 resumes. Set piece threat. Omang Dodum, opportunity for India. Omang Dodum goes directly for goal. Ambitious try. A neat gather from Mahin. There you go. He went for goal but doesn't get it right at all, and never really troubling the keeper. Ismail Mahin. Will there be a moment of magic from the Blue Coals? Having lion's share of possession. And 9 minutes into the second half. Bangladesh will not try India to get into their groove. That ball is intercepted. Roshan. Gets a foot in. Chandan Roy, the Bashundhara Kings midfielder. Quickly closed down. Caught in possession. Chandan leading the charge for Bangladesh. And now that switch on the right hand side. It was bombing in Mohammad Yusuf. A heavy touch in the end. Here is the man. Plays at centre back but starts on the right wing. Mark Edwards. Cox shifts to a 3-4-3 while attacking. There's a throw in. India haven't got it away. That attempt was wayward from Mohammad Malik. Still deadlocked. But you can sense something beginning to build. It's coming down to who takes that one moment. The tension hasn't lifted one bit. Still finely poised. This could go either way. They are trying to build up from the far right. And needs more support. Chingakam. And access denied. Sheikh Shongram, but the free kick goes against Chingakam. Shongram comes up crumbs. There you go. The battle for the ball, but shirt being held by the number 21. Now Roshan. Mohammad Malik trying to go past him. Commits a foul instead. He stood his ground well, the number 16. batting. That stray almost taken away by Bishal Yadav, but Bangladesh have it only momentarily. It started on the left, now shifting to the right, struggling to go past the Indian fullbacks. Roshan Singh defensively very solid. Chungakam at the other side, slightly attacking minded, but he can fall back very quickly. And the ability of Rishikanta and Samson to close down spaces. India needs to be careful here. They cannot drop their guard. That was Rishikanta just getting his side off the hook. Margins remain very fine, but this moment could decide this. Abdullah Fahim, a good run up, decent distance. Suraj Singh just claims it comfortably. Four times champions, having lifted the title in 2019, 2022, 2023 and 2025. That history brings confidence and expectation, and the current Indian squad will try to continue the winning tradition. And if I take you back to the 2022 season held at the Kalinga Stadium in Bhubaneswar, it was a round-robin format and India finished second in the league stage with 9 points from 4 games. They managed 3 victories and lost the opening game to Bangladesh 2-1 on 27th of July 2022 and defeated the same side in the final to lift the trophy. Bangladesh winning it in 2024, where they were placed in Group A alongside the hosts Nepal and Sri Lanka. And they beat Sri Lanka 2-0 in the first game, got beaten by Nepal 2-1 in the second, and in the semi-final they managed to overcome Indian challenge and make it to the finals. That was also settled by a penalty shootout. And now a goal. The final tightening with every passing minute. Nazmul Faisal tried that reverse pass. First to it was Jordiger Branches. It's been a game of discipline more than risk. And now you wonder who's willing to change that. Surreal feeling, incredible scenes. What was that from India? This could be a chance for Bangladesh. Almost a gift, twisting and turning Ronan Sullivan. Sight of the ball went off balance. for Suraj. I saw a few times India giving the ball away in a danger area. Bangladesh just managing to get under the skin. Now they're feeling the heat of being the favourites. It's been a quiet evening for the number 9. Now falling back to help out in defence. Patience continues to be the theme. It's all about structure and discipline, very little being given away. Now the Bangladeshi fans in full volume. It's been deafening here. Declan Sullivan is getting ready to warm up. Will Mark Edwards play his cards now? We saw him play a cameo against Nepal where he impressed immensely. Roshan. Will things change of this throw-in? In it comes, he was lost it! But still India couldn't manage to get a touch. He was played by Mahir. Claiming for a foul, Ronan Sullivan. The referee looks away. Slightly end to end. You can't afford to commit early. Are we heading towards a penalty shootout? A regulation time of still 26 minutes left. Midway through the second half. Still goalless. Stays like this, the heavier each moment becomes. A stretcher rushes in. The referee just stopping things, medical staff being called on, hopefully nothing serious for either side. Relaxing his thigh muscles. A concern shared on both sides as bodies feel the strain of the final. And you can see Declan Sullivan replacing Nazmul Fazal. The man who plays for Delco Academy is on loan from Philadelphia Union Academy. The Sullivan brothers in the field of play. Declan Sullivan. Could become a trump card for Mark Cox. Declan Sullivan comes on. Nazmul Fazal has been sacrificed. Declan started his career as a right full back, but might have to take up attacking responsibility tonight in the absence of Nazmul now. Manik tries to wrong foot Chingakar at the right place at the right time. Rodrigo Branches. He placed himself beautifully to avoid the danger. Declan Sullivan introduced, looking to make an impact. Perhaps a sign that they are looking to shift the momentum. A new influence. Now the Bangla Tigers, they prepare for another long throw. And in it comes. Will he go for a shot? He sets it up for Murshid. It was a difficult one to turn goalwards. He was caught in a cul-de-sac. The clock keeps ticking and the stakes keep rising. Will go India's way. Was stopped by Chandan. India haven't had too many clear openings. India rebuilds. The possessional play. Trying to keep a very compact structure in defense and midfield. Relying on wide play and passing. Bishal Yadav. And a subdued game. Roshan. Bishal Yadav. Bishal Yadav with the cross. That was too heavy for Omang Dodum to control. The ball is still in play though. A throw in for India. Taken very quickly. Trying to up their ante. Bishal Yadav. Drawn it. Every minute more significant than the last. Still level, but the game now hanging in the balance. A bit of a head tennis going on. It remains to stay up. This is why you saw that player on the deck.
One goal will come.
India are also preparing a change. Rishi Singh looks like gonna come on. And now inside the box, Bishal Yadav foiled by that tackle from behind. Yusuf, corner for India. has been given as a goal kick. Surprise, surprise. Rishi Singh is getting ready. Perhaps looking to add some fresh energy. Here are the Indian fans. Having a great time. And all of them present here. But a goal has been missing. Rohan to make room for Rishi. A like-for-like change from Mahesh Gowli. Rishi also likes to operate from the right. Rohan Singh, who scored a brace against Bhutan in the semi-final, is subbed off.
Substitution for India. Jersey number 11, Rohan Singh, replaced by jersey number 8, Rishi Singh.
Still a game of fine margins. One mistake or one moment of quality could decide it. Still locked and edging closer to a defining moment. Rishi slightly ran out of ideas. Roshan. Now Bangladesh are trying to force a mistake. But India, they continue with their passing drill. Despite the pressure, not giving up on the principle of building from back. Vishal Yadav, that's much better. Omang Dodo loses out. Chandan Roy. Had an outstanding game, the number 8 of Bangladesh. Does that dirty work in midfield. It's been a destructor in chief every time India tries to penetrate through the middle.
Attendance for the match of SAFF Under-20 Championship 2026 is 4,100. Thank you all for coming.
4,100 is the total attendance tonight, the highest of this edition of the SAFF Under-20 Championship for men's. Murshid Ali with a floated delivery. That was quite flat. Had no problems to clear. We are into the last quarter. Final 15. And you can feel it, every pass, every touch carrying just a bit more weight, and one moment, that's all it might take. Declan Sullivan. Outside for Murshid. Sells one dummy to Roshan. Murshid's cross. A clearance from the front post by Buxton. The Bengaluru FC defender was perfectly stationed. This hasn't put a foot wrong. Short corner, Murshid towards the back post. Good marking from India. Shaping up for a shot from distance. That's way off the mark. looking for that bit of quality in the final third. India holding the tape, wait a chance. It's on a night. One mistake could be decisive. The clock ticking down, the pressure. My fatigue, tired legs round. Stoppage in play gives both sides a moment to reset. A momentary pause in a game of mounting tension. This Atikur Rahman, the assistant coach of Bangladesh. Had to take charge of the side in the semi-final. So Mahesh Gowdy as well having a word with his coaching staff. Samuel Raksham might be the answer to Bangladesh's struggle from the winger from the BFF Elite Academy. This will be a forced change from Mark Edwards. And Faisal, Samuel Raksham has been asked to make those runs in behind the Indian defence. Samuel Raksham is on for Mohammad Manik.
Replaced by jersey number 18, Samuel Raksham.
Had no joy, the number 9 of Bangladesh. He will be distraught, having to leave the field with an injury, with about 10 minutes of regulations time left. Still level, and remember, no extra time. Penalties edging closer. Rishikanta. India force back. Reboots. Buxton. Branches. Rishikanta just holding on to number 15, searching for a gap, and there's that launch. He gets there with his pace. Rishi, a terrible clearance. Mohammad Arbash can capitalize. It's deep cross onto the roof of the net. That looked so close. Every touch from here feels decisive. Probably the penalty shootouts beginning to loom large now. A regulation time of just 8 minutes left. A Chingakam. Arbash takes over. Good passage of play from India. Rishi with the delivery. There's the chance. Bishal Yadav. That was the moment. He's claiming for a corner. Good spell of play by India. Rishi delivers a low cross that evades Umang Dodo. And Vishal Yadav was right behind him. Rishi slightly bewildered that Vishal Yadav unable to touch it. And he will buy some time here. Mohammad Abdullah Fahim. Less than 7 minutes plus stoppage time. Now the clock continues to tick. Umang Dodo drifting out wide. Wrong foot Mohammad Mitu. Good covering, Mohammad Yusuf. Just covers up the mistake of his defensive partner. The nerves might just start to take over now. And every pass from here on will be played with caution. And every decision carrying consequence. And no one wants to be the one who makes the mistake. And India having a slightly upper hand in the closing exchanges. And looks in a slightly better shape in terms of the stamina and the fitness. Rishi. Can he come up with something special? It goes down in a heap. Attempt to win a free kick, but it goes the other way around. A fair charge from Samuel Rakshap. We are right at the edge of breaking point. Arbash. The play comes to a halt. Complains of a stamping from Chandan Roy on the number 16, Mohammad Yusuf. And this was it. Not what he side needs this late in the game. A stoppage at a crucial moment. Tension just gives way to concern. Yusuf's injury. Every second now precious. Bishal Yadav. Can India find a late winner? And they did score a couple of late goals against Bhutan in the semi-final. Will Malingamba be brought on? Scored in the added time against the Dragon Boys. Bungson. There was a crossfield pass. We are into the final moments of normal time. If there's to be a hero, it has to be now. Roshan. This could be interesting. Have a corner. A corner. This could be huge. Could this be the moment? This is a big chance. A poor delivery from Murshid Ali. 4 minutes of additional time. A call came in early from Suraj. The time extended by 4. 4 more minutes for hope, for heartbreak, for history. The final chapter. Who finds the moment? Minutes to avoid penalties or confirm them. Margin still incredibly fine. Time running out for a winner. This was the prevention and a good work from Mahin. Under pressure, held his nerves, cool as a cucumber. A concern for Bangladesh again. Mahin receiving attention. This will eat into valuable seconds. Not long left. Just a couple of minutes of stoppage time. Tension grips the final. And these fans are never tired. A long queue for tickets. The gates were being opened 2 hours prior to the kickoff. Declan Sullivan, Ronan Sullivan! This was the chance. Got down quickly, Suraj. Just closing his legs at the right moment. The two brothers almost combined. Declan Sullivan now continues to play that cameo. Komal Mirtha, Declan Sullivan, back to Mirtha. That's wasteful. Defending to do for India. Still about less than 20 seconds left. The referee going to add that minute. A waste taken in treating the Bangladesh keeper. This was the chance, but he couldn't quite get his foot to it. Ran straight at Suraj Singh. Late in the game, probably didn't have the legs to get there. And the whistle brings an end, but not a conclusion. It's Bangladesh nil, India nil. From control to courage, from teamwork to nerve, we go to penalties. And it comes down to this: 5 kicks each to decide the champions. 90 minutes couldn't separate them. Now it's about who holds